I rush the draft and rush again because that last one was poop. You probably lose your little self trying to move how I move.
You saying that I'm a bitch, well come and show me the proof. This ain't no stock, this is stick hanging out of the tube. I'm about a bag, I can show you how to jug it and move. My inner circle locked in, we ain't taking recruits.
My circle all goons, we winning, we don't know how to lose. And if you slip, you getting 8. I ain't talking about food, I'm missing some screws. I'm about to leave some.
What's good, y'all? It's your main man Deykwon, and I'm back with another video for y'all. And in this video, we're gonna be seeing how good is a Russell Westbrook dunk package in 2K22. There's about 11 animations in this dunk package. We're gonna be reviewing some clips and doing a breakdown at the end, so stay tuned. We got the requirements on the bottom of the screen also, and in these 11 animations in this dunk package, there's gonna be 8 animations where you go up off of 1, then there's gonna be 3 animations where you go up off of 2. Now when I go up for a dunk in this game, I'm usually pressing the right stick down. It usually gives the best animations. There's also a chance to get a contact dunk. Now with that being said, there's a very distinctive looking animation in this dunk package. You probably see it a lot. I see it a lot on other players. It's going to be this animation right here, and for this animation to activate for me, it wasn't activating while holding my right stick down, so I had to hold it up. But that's not the only thing. It wasn't even activating in games even when I was holding my right stick up. You feel me? I was getting the other two-hand animations because there is a couple in this dunk package, but again, I see it on other players, but for me it just wasn't activating. Really, the other two-hand animations as well, there's like 2 or 3, but nothing we're missing out on. But when it comes to the main animation I was getting while going up for a dunk with this dunk package, it's gonna be this one right here. It's basically like a LeBron tomahawk animation where we're cocking that bitch all the way back, but I'd say it's better than the LeBron dunk animations just because it's more consistent. With those ones, you didn't know if they're going left or right. With this one, whatever side you go up on is usually the arm side you're gonna finish on, and just the shits are glitchy as fuck. If you notice how we're going up, we're kind of putting our chest out, pushing the dudes out the way and then slamming it. Like a lot of times you dunk on people with just different dunk animations, you're gonna hit that bitch off the rim just because it's not gonna allow you to finish the dunk just because they jumped near you, sometimes even late. But this one I found was super consistent, and I was finishing all my dunks in those situations. Really, I didn't see one time where that happened, and this is why I'd say this is one of the best dunks I've seen personally in this game. Like, look how we're placing the ball. Like, we're placing it all the way on the side. If someone's chasing you, they're gonna be behind you, and chances are they're not getting to that bitch that's all the way to the right or left, depending on what side you on. And again, with the LeBron dunk package, bro, that one you didn't know if it was going left or right, but this one is consistent. If you're on the right side, you're finishing with the ball on the right. If you're on the left, you're finishing with the ball on the left. But now let's talk about the other dunks where you finish off of 1 in this dunk package. Now the trend you'll see in these dunks is they all have that Westbrook aggressive type feel to it. The only thing is there's some where you cock it back. They're not too bad though. You'll really only get blocked with those when they're right on your ass or if it's just a bad dunk attempt. But you really don't have to worry about the ones that are off 1 too much. The ones that are off 2 though, it's a little bit more sketchy. We'll get to it. When it comes to the rate, you'll actually see these off 1 dunks other than the main animation. The main animation you'll see about 50% of the time, a good amount. The off 1 dunks you'll see about 20% of the time, and then the off 2 dunks you'll see about 30% of the time. And when it comes to that one animation we showed in the beginning, I again see it a lot on other players. That's how I know they're using the Russell Westbrook dunk package. I don't know if it has to do with speed or anything. My player has like an 85 speed. That's pretty fast in my opinion, but usually when I do see that dunk package, when I do see that dunk animation, those dudes are getting blocked. So hopefully you're not getting that animation. I don't know if it's that bad or what. But now let's talk about an animation you get a lot when you finish close to the basket. It's gonna be this one right here. This one pops up when you're going still about a full speed. It'll pop up when you're going kind of a slow speed too, but in general just when you're about close to the basket. Now although it may not look like it, a dunk animation we can compare this one to is the little Clyde Drexler crane looking dunk, the one where you go up hella high and drop that bitch down. It's basically kind of like the same speed, but they both are popping up close to the basket. Now the difference between the two is this one, we're closer to the ground. You see our body is still pretty low. We are going up off of 2 feet, usually something we don't like to see, but in this case it kind of doesn't matter, just because we're either pushing a person out the way or we're just putting our body in the way to where we make it so the person can't block us. Like in this case right here, kind of look like they could block us, but again, with that speed and it popping up close to the basket, it's a pretty good animation overall. But now let's talk about the other animations where you go up off of 2 feet. That one, again, close to the basket. These are more driving dunks where you can go up from further out, and honestly not that bad for 2 feet, off 2 feet dunks. We already know how them shits are. You are stopping in the air and then throwing it down instead of continuously going to the basket. But these are, again, we're putting our chest out and just finishing that bitch strong, sewing in our way, booming on their ass. However, if there's someone behind you, then it's kind of a whole different story, because again, we're cocking it back and we're going up off of 2 feet where we're stopping in the air. Y'all can probably put the 2 and 2 together and see how that could be a problem. And honestly, this is where most of your problems will be coming from when you're using this dunk package. You feel me? Like, look, the little guard stealing that bitch from me just because we want to put that bitch down instead of dunking on his tiny ass, bro. Pause, big pause. But now we got to ask the question of, is this a reason to not use this dunk package? Honestly, I'd say yes, but I would say that smaller guards and just smaller players in general will have the most problems with this dunk package. The taller you are, the better. I'd say around 6'5" and up, you're probably gonna have the most success. My player's 6'8". I can't be exact with it, but that's just my projection. But Russell Westbrook dunk package, speed, fast, driving, we'll give it a 9 out of 10, even though it kind of had some problems in the 2 feet area. Something we could still look past though. But standing dunks, reverse dunks, both none. Block rate, low. Even though we kind of talking shit about this dunk package, about the 2 feet, I still didn't get blocked too much. 3 words: explosive, aggressive, and dominant. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and